Keeping it real with J-Rose. J-Rose always gonna keep it real. Got something to say today. I want y'all to check this out right here. See that right there? This is what I realized today. I've been doing some homework with my mentor, and one of the assignments was to talk about shame, blame, and guilt, right? This assignment, y'all, made me look at me and it made me think back to a time where my life changed and I didn't have all the tools or information at the time to make the best decision. Let me say that. So with that being said, I thought about today, I was literally sitting here just crying, just releasing, because I got into a relationship, straight out of high school, basically, right? And it was with somebody that was older than me and knew a whole lot more than I did. And it was toxic and they were abusive. And I stayed in that relationship for way too long. That's my very first relationship, y'all, okay? That's right there. So this right here, I carried those bags in every relationship, not even realizing it. I was taught so many bad things that I thought it was okay, and I was looking for love and I was looking for acceptance. I wanted somebody to want me. I wanted somebody to love me when all I had to do was look inside of me. Those things were right there. It's not in people and it's not in places and it's not in things, right? And I'm sitting here today like that first relationship set the tone for all of my relationships. And I can't blame the other person. I mean, we both played our part, but they can't take all the blame. I can't let them take all the blame because I was carrying this bag and I didn't realize I was carrying this bag until the day, right? And I thought about it and I was like, man, I never fully let my guard down. I never fully loved the way I should have loved. I never fully forgave like I should have forgave, right? I didn't do those things. And I always kept this wall up. You know what I mean? It's like I was waiting for something to happen. I was just waiting for it. And then when I almost let my guard down, then boom, it happened every time. But I was carrying these bags of regret. I was carrying this bag of shame. I was carrying this bag of guilt in every relationship. And I was sitting here today and I was like, no, that ain't right. It's not. And it made my picker me. It made my picker off. I picked people that I knew were not the best people for me, right? And I learned lessons. Now, I learned lessons from each relationship. I ain't knocking it. I learned my lesson. But I also am willing to stand on and stand in my mess from carrying the bags. I carried the bags, y'all. I carried the bags. How many of us can admit right now we're carrying the baggage of the past, the baggage of our mistakes, the baggage of us making the decisions that we made with the information that we had at that time? How many of us can say that? How many of us will say that? I got some more notes here because I wanted to cover everything. I didn't know what I didn't know, and I blamed myself for years by carrying the bags of that very first relationship and all my relationships. Mind blowing. That's what I realized today, right? Whatever problem that's reoccurring in your life right now, just look at that. You got to get to the source of it. And today I got to the source of it. And when I tell you, that's why I don't have no tears right now. I done did that. I done let it go, right? And when you let it go, feel better. Oh, my back. I can move a little lighter. I don't have to worry about this bag. Oh, in a way, it's just blocking everything. That's what happens when you carry bags. That's what happens. I dig down to the source of where it all started. And it started about 20 years ago, to be honest. It started 20 years ago. I didn't know what I didn't know. And I forgive myself for that. That's my shame. That's my blame, right? I own it. Your greatest joy and your greatest pain comes from relationships. True story. Your greatest joy and your greatest pain will come from relationships, right? I had to get down to the root cause. I got down to the root cause today. I ain't putting out, I'm not saying that, the people, they played their part, but guess what? I had bags. I carried bags everywhere I went. In my relationships, in my friendships, I carried bags. And I didn't have to. We don't have to do that, right? That letting go is for you. It's not for the other person. It is for you. So, my picker was off. It just was. And you're entitled to change your mind when you get new information. And there's nothing wrong with letting go, right? My picker was off. It was off, right? I can't sit up here and blame everybody else. I own my part. I stand in my mess, right? I let the bags go. You gotta stop carrying the bag. You gotta stop carrying the bag. It's only gonna slow you down. It's only gonna hold you back. Let it go. Lighter, you move lighter, smoother. Think about that. So I think I covered the stuff I wanted to say. Yeah. This homework, this 30-day diet of possibility is helping me uncover and find myself more. It's helping me uncover things that I didn't know was covered. So my picker was off. I took that one relationship into all the relationships, and it's not a good thing. It's not. Everybody's different. Everything is different. I love me. I accept me. And I own my mess, no matter how ugly or pretty it was or is. So that's what I wanted to jump on here and share with you guys. I hope it helps somebody. Keeping it real with J. Rose. J. Rose always going to keep it real. Faith over fear. You see it? Faith over fear. Till next time. Happy Tuesday.